Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I actually have a really fun set that I got requested to do. So let me give you guys some background first on the set so you guys can kind of understand. So she's going to Disneyland and she is going to wear this. And she wanted some nails to match. So she sent me some inspo of kind of what she wanted, but she said I could kind of do whatever I want. But she wants some really glam with a lot of rhinestones. So this is what she sent me. And then she also sent me this other picture. And I think she sent me one more. But I was basically like, okay, let's see what I can do, and I'm gonna make it even better than these photos. Not saying that the photos aren't good, they're amazing, but I just don't think they go with the specific little, thing she's gonna be wearing. So this is everything I pulled out. I pulled out all these different charms, these zircon, like metal charms, these little roses, butterflies, pearls, a whole bunch of really gorgeous crystals, and of course I had to take out my Swarovski crystals. That was like a definite. I was gonna use some Swarovski on this set, so I'm starting off with number 27 by Nails Bling Supply. This is one of my favorite nudes. It's more of a pinkish color, and I honestly at this point had no idea what I was going to do. I was like, okay, I could either like do some hand painted art or something different, but in the picture she sent, it looked like mainly glitter and like crystals. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do hand painted stuff. So I was like, what I need to do is I just need to put my base down and I'll figure out where to go from there. So this is what we're doing. And then I found that I had this color called Lilac Madness that actually matched perfectly to these ears. I believe I've actually seen these ears in person. I think I have when I went to Disneyland. I go like a few times to at least one time a year, because I live pretty far, but I saw this color and I was like, I think this will match perfectly because I know sometimes on the pictures online, like the items can look kind of different. If you guys know me, you know I love Disney. It is literally my happy place. I'm not like one of those like super crazy Disney adults, but I do like going to Disneyland. It just heals my inner child in a different way. Like when you guys have been going since you were younger, or if you've been going since you were younger, you probably understand what I mean. But I've been going since literally I was like 5 years old, and I absolutely love it there. It just makes me so happy. It just takes me back to a time where things were just so simple, if you know what I mean. And now we're like adults and like everything, like life is stressful, but back then it wasn't. So that's why I like to go. But I already knew that I had to make these nails extra special for her because she was going there, and it is literally my favorite place ever. So anyway, my point is that I felt like this color would match really perfectly, and I loved making these. As soon as she messaged me, she was actually a first time customer, and as soon as she messaged me, I was like, I know for sure that I have to do these for her. Like I am the perfect one to make this set for her. And I knew for sure once she sent me her inspo pics, it was purple, glam. Like I knew for sure it was right up my alley, and I knew I could create something really, really gorgeous for her. So we are going ahead and adding two coats of all the colors. So we are adding two coats of the nude and then two coats of the purple as well. And I kind of wanted to switch it up with this video. I know usually I will show you guys in the beginning like what the set already looks like and what I ended up coming up with. But at this time, or like for the set, I kind of want to wait till the end and then do it later so that you guys can see like the final outcome and kind of see how it all comes together. So I hope you guys like this different type of format that I'm planning to do. So then I went in with this color called Breaking News. I went in with just one coat of this. It turned the purple more of a lighter color. I really wanted a contrast between different purples because if you guys can see on the little inspo pic of the Disney ears, it actually reflects like kind of iridescent. So sometimes like the purple's darker, sometimes it's lighter depending on the light and depending on everything. And you guys, those ears sparkle so gorgeous at nighttime. And another thing for sure, I knew this set was right up my alley because every time I go to Disneyland, I always bling out my nails because there is no lighting like Disney lighting. You guys, if you ever go, you know your nails look so bomb under Disneyland lights. Like anytime at night, no matter where you are, your nails look absolutely beautiful because the light just reflects on your crystals so gorgeously. Like I honestly wanted these nails to like change the game for her, and I wanted these nails to be like wow, like I don't even know, like I wanted her to really love them. So yeah, I really wanted different colors purple just so that you can kind of see the different colors all in the set instead of it all being just like one purple, you know what I mean? So then I knew right away that I had to use this top coat. This is the enailcouture glitter top coat. I actually wore this on my own nails when I went to Disneyland the past time. I went for my birthday in February and I wore this, and this just sparkles like, oh my gosh. Like the crystals sparkle, but this little tiny little glitter reflex just sparkles so beautiful. So I definitely had to add a few coats of this as well, and I think I did 2 to 3 coats on the purple nails. So for the next nails, I actually decided to change this one into a light lavender last minute, this ring finger, because I wanted to really bling this one out. I know the whole set's going to be blinged out, but I really wanted to add some really pretty charms on this one, so I went ahead and just made it purple as well. I didn't want there to be too little purple, if you know what I mean, because the inspo she sent me, it did have a lot of purple in the nails, so I did still want to do kind of like what she wanted. All I did was change up the bling that I did and made it like more and more beautiful, and I added some a different color purple that matched more with what she wanted. But anyway, I kind of wanted to create this cool abstract look. I've never done anything like this before. So I went ahead and just created this like half like line. I don't really know how to explain it. You guys know what I mean, but I just don't know what this is called. So I went ahead and did that, and I'm going to do that on all the thumb and the middle finger, and we're going to be doing a cool abstract kind of design on that. And again, it's something I've never really done, so I was kind of really stuck on what I should do and kind of thinking like what she would like. I could have done like a glitter ombre, like a chunky glitter ombre, but it was going to be kind of hard, and I didn't want the nails to not fit her because she gave me really tiny sizes, and sometimes that really worries me, you guys. Like, I don't know if you guys have to deal with this. If you guys do press-ons a lot, you probably do, but when they give you really small sizes, sometimes they're like everyone sometimes they know like, okay, yeah, my nails are really small, but sometimes they'll give me like sizes 3, 7, 6, 7, 8. Like, that's just an example, and you guys know those are tiny size, like tiny nails, and then they'll come and message me and say that their nails don't fit them. So this, I was kind of worried on this one because I don't know if you guys can tell, but the nails are tiny, and I know that her nails could actually be small, like, and actually, because she sent me sizes that sounded really cohesive, and she actually even sent me her measurements. So that's how I was like, okay, like, she sent me it in millimeters and in numbers, so I was like, okay, that's how she knows. Like, I feel like she probably is this size, so I really want to make sure that these fit her. So I again, basically my point was that I didn't want to add a chunky glitter because doing that shrinks your nails. You have to size up one whenever you want to do something like that because you're adding so many layers onto that, and I just didn't want to overcomplicate it. I didn't want anything to take away from the bling on top. Like, I didn't want the base to take away from it. I still wanted it to be really beautiful, but the bottom to be more subtle, and then the top to just have like that real razzle dazzle, you know what I mean? So yeah, I went ahead and did that. And right now I was kind of thinking of like what I should do. So then I did these blue like straight lines. If you look really closely on the ears, there's like blue lines that are just hidden in there, and it looks like it kind of has like that geometric type of like abstract-ish. I don't know if those are the same thing, but it looks like it has like some lines on it. So I was like, okay, I kind of want to take into that, or like lean into that and do those blue lines. So I went ahead and did this, and I actually really loved how it looked. So I have the blue line on one side and then that purple kind of like, I don't know what it's called, on the other side, and I felt like I really liked how this was looking. The only thing was that I had a bare space, so I was like, okay, I need to fill that in. But then you could see here I did the blue line, and I actually really liked it. Like, my heart wanted to lean into this and be like, yes, do this, like, it looks pretty, it looks different. But then some part of me was like, is she gonna like it? Like, I always get worried about what people are gonna like because I don't want them to not like their nails, you know what I mean? I always want to make like exactly what they're gonna like, but I also always, like, if they give me the chance to freestyle, I wanna do a freestyle. You know what I mean? I wanna do what I wanna do. And especially if I feel like it's gonna look cute or different or pretty in the end. So anyway, my point is that I went ahead with these lines, and then I really ended up liking how it was looking. So I went ahead and just did it on the other nails as well. And to fill in that little gap, you guys will see what I do in a second. I feel like it looks so cool. So yeah, we were doing this. And then I don't know if you guys saw my past haul, but I did a haul where I had some sissy gel polishes, and this is one of the reflective ones that I got, and I decided to use this to fill in the little spot right here, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. The only thing that I did different was I added a little bit of purple glitter. Like, I added some of the sissy gel onto my palette. Well, my palette is my table, but I added like a little bit of purple glitter, like this lavender color, so it looks a little bit more iridescent purple in person. It's like silvery iridescent purple, but I think it looks so cool. It looks so pretty and sparkly, and I just decided to fill in this whole nude area with that color, and I felt like it looks so cool because it looks like a geometric type of French tip kind of, and I just really liked how it looked. Like, I don't know, I just really love it. And if it, I was thinking, honestly, in all honesty, like, if I didn't do nails and I asked someone to do a set based off of this for me, what would I want? And I felt like I would be so happy with this outcome. So, and I'm pretty picky, you guys. Like, I don't like a lot of designs, but yeah, this is really cool. So once we were done with that and it was all the way cured, it was time for the funnest part. This is the bling application part and the like charm part. I was so excited to do this. I really wanted to do something so gorgeous. So I was kind of visualizing on my desk what it would look like. I don't actually do this ever. Like, I never pre-make my little design on, like, before doing it. I will just go and put it on the nail, and I'm usually pretty confident that it'll look good, as long as I just, like, you know, as long as, like, I'm really confident in it. But this one, I was just so particular. Like, I wanted it to be perfect. So I was going ahead and trying different charms together, different things, and trying to see what looked good. And I kind of came up with this one. I was like, okay, this looks pretty cute. So I ended up putting it on, but then I ended up changing my mind later. Like, I always do that, you guys. Like, this looks so gorgeous, but then I changed my mind and I ended up switching it up. So anyway, I'm just always doing this, like, all the time. Like, I don't know why I can't make up my mind with things, and I always need someone's second opinion. Like, I wish I had a nail friend. Like, I know you guys are my friends, but I can't, like, ask you guys in real time, like, what do you think I should do with this set, or what do you think I should do with this? And I always have to go to my boyfriend for advice, and thank God he actually has good advice. Like, he actually knows a lot of the nail trends or what people would like and things like that, and he knows what looks good. So most of the time he has good advice. Sometimes I ask him and I don't listen to him. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys could relate with your partner. Like, you probably say, like, what should I do with it, with this, and then you still go with whatever you want. Like, you don't even ask them, like, you don't even take their advice. I do that, like, sometimes. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just going ahead and top coating my nails first. You guys know I like to top coat before applying my crystals. But recently what I've been doing is I actually buff them. So once the top coat's all the way cured, I buff where I want my crystals to go, just so that I have, like, a little grit for my Zulay glue to stick to. So now we are going in with the Zulay's glue. This is the Zulay Bling adhesive, but I got used the one in the little bottle as of recently. So I'm going ahead and doing this. I'm just going to be applying it wherever I want it to go. This glue comes out so fast, and I think it's because my room is so hot, so it just, like, yeah, it, like, just comes out so fast. It should be a little thicker, but it's really runny and it runs all over the place, but I still work with it. So yeah, I'm going ahead and applying this crystal, and then I end up applying this little crystal on the bottom, but I felt like it sticks up too much, so I took it off and I decided to switch for a Swarovski crystal, and I ended up loving that. So I go ahead with this, and something I really wanted to add in this set is some hidden Mickeys. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but if you go to Disneyland, you probably do, or if you go there a lot, or if you're, like, into it. There's hidden Mickeys, like, spread all around the park, like little Mickey heads just spread around in random places, hidden, that you'll never think that they'll be. And I love that fact. Like, it just brings into that little, like, magical element a little bit more. So yeah, I just really like it, and I wanted to add some hidden Mickeys on her nails just to add something a little extra magical for her trip. So I ended up going ahead and adding one Mickey right there underneath, and then I added this butterfly and that really gorgeous purple charm that was actually in my AliExpress haul, my big AliExpress haul video that I did a few videos back. So now I'm going to be applying this really pretty round charm right here on the ring finger, and I love these types of charms. They just look so elegant and so expensive, and they are kind of expensive actually, but I still really like them. So yeah, I think I ended up going in with that little round one right there. I'm not sure, I actually don't remember. We'll see right now what I do. Yeah, so I ended up going in with that, I think. Yeah, I add more glue just to make sure it's really on there. And I've actually been using this little gummy gel liquid from enailcouture to go around my crystals just to make sure that they have a little extra security. I'm not sure if I got that in this video. Hopefully I did. But yeah, now I'm grabbing these little flowers. They're just the perfect color. They're kind of like a periwinkle color, and I'm grabbing those and putting them in the little crevices. Normally I would put little rhinestones in the crevices where there's extra space underneath the charm. For example, underneath the butterfly wings, I don't like leaving it so bare because I don't want anything to snag. And if there's crystals kind of in the way, quote unquote, then nothing can really snag if the crystals are there. I don't know if that makes sense, but it just gets everything super secure, and then it's just like the butterfly has a little barrier of something there. So you see what I mean? So I put it like right there, and I just tuck it in as best as I could in there. And then I added more crystals, or I added something else, I think. I think I added a crystal. I'm not sure. Like, I don't remember, you guys. I was so tired when I was making this. I was making this at nighttime, and I was, like, so tired. I was hungry. I was dizzy. I was like, oh my gosh. So this actually took me, like, 2 days to do. Like, it took me one day, and then to do the other hand, I did it the next day. I think that's what I did. But yeah, so then I added this little crystal. I just had to add a smaller one. And then, yeah, that's what we did right there. And for the thumb, I'm going in and buffing the little area where I want the rhinestones to go. I wasn't sure at first if I wanted them to go straight up like I did on the ring finger, but I actually wanted to lean more into this little swirly geometric pattern that I created. So I'm going in and just doing another hidden Mickey right here. I'm going to do kind of like what is like a cluster line type of design. I don't really know what it's called, but yeah, I'm just doing that. The glue was running all over the place already, and it was so frustrating, you guys. It gets all over the place. So I went in and started applying the crystals as fast as I could so that they can get stuck. But I did do some flowers, some of these little flat flowers. They just go perfectly with this color. And because it's like spring, summer, whatever time, I really wanted to do flowers for sure. And honestly, these kind of give me like Tangled vibes. So I love that as well, like Rapunzel vibes. So anyway, yeah, I added some rhinestones, and this is what it looks like. It looks really pretty. I know I don't really let you guys see right there because I was trying to look at it and see if I should add anything else, but trust me, it looks so good. And now I'm going in and doing the same thing on the middle finger. I'm going ahead and applying the flower, and then I end up like switching it around and kind of, just doing whatever I think looks good. But I really wanted it to look like the thumb, so I think I end up doing the same thing, but just like smaller. I don't end up putting as much crystals because it's like in the middle. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, that's what I end up doing. So now I'm going in on the pointer finger, and something I really wanted to add were these roses and these other charms. So I had these charms. These are also, I got them also from AliExpress. But I wanted to use this rose, you guys. It's so pretty. It's a purple rose, and again, it just really gives me the Tangled vibes because there's so many flowers, roses, everything in that movie, and I love that movie. It's so cute. So I'm going ahead and applying this purple rose. These are like little metal roses. I don't even think they're for nail art. I think they're for like jewelry making, but but I love them. They don't sit up too far on the nail. You can tuck stuff underneath them if you want to, and I just love them. They like, they literally just look so pretty. So I'm going ahead and just applying that rose, and you want to make sure you secure this very, very well. So I end up going in with extra glue all around later. I wanted to apply this pearl, but then I felt like it didn't really look that good, so then I went in with a Swarovski, and you guys know the Swarovskis never fail. They always look so pretty, so I went ahead with that. And look at you guys, look what happened. Oh my gosh, everything freaking fell everywhere. So I was like, okay, this is literally a fail. I went in and buffed again and had to redo it. And literally, like, how did the rose and the charm even fly off like that? Like, that's crazy. And you guys, this happens to me all the time, and I hate it because it basically just causes me to have to waste more time for nothing. So it really, really sucks. But I have literally nowhere else to do my nails, so I have to do them here. But it's like warm where I live. It gets to like 110 degrees plus, so it really sucks because it gets so hot no matter what you do. And yeah, look at that, it fell off again, you guys. Like, what the heck? This was giving me so much trouble. Oh my gosh. And then the glue was running to the side. It was making the nail lumpy. Like, it's a hot mess, but we got it together. So I was going to leave this rhinestone just like that, but of course I'm so extra, I had to do the little Mickey head. So I did another little hidden Mickey, but not really so hidden, but I did it right here with the little Swarovskis. And I love these. I honestly don't know what size Swarovskis I'm using, you guys. Sorry in advance, because I had all of these mixed ones just in the middle of my container, and I just used those. I just have an eye for being able to tell which ones are the same size, even when they're all mixed together. So I already knew which ones I needed. And as you could see, my rhinestones were still falling all over the place. It was so frustrating. They kept falling and falling and falling. I had to keep adjusting them until they were dried. Basically, what I have to do is keep holding them in place while they're sliding everywhere, while they're in the process of drying. But after this, I couldn't take it anymore. I went in and used my nail glue dryer. My dog stepped out of the room really quick to go use the bathroom, and I was like, okay, right now's my chance. Like, I have to use my nail glue dryer because she's not in here, and it's just gonna be so perfect so that my rhinestones stay in place. And then for my pinky, I don't know why I didn't get the footage, but I did basically the same thing that I did on this finger, except I added another different type of flower instead of the charm in the middle. So once again, here is our inspo, this gorgeous little these ears, and drum roll please, this is the finished result. I absolutely love these, you guys. I really hope you love them as much as I do. I had so much fun making these. I wanted to keep them so bad, but they're actually not my size. They're too small, but I was like, I could have made her another one. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be replicating something like this for my upcoming Disneyland trip. If you guys really liked the set, please let me know in the comments down below, and please let me know what you think. And if you love my channel, please subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I love seeing all of your guys' nice comments, and I had so much fun with this set, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!